One of the best outings for children in Sydney is the Australian Museum.
If you like dinosaurs, come to the Australian Museum in Sydney. If you like a day at the museum, you can see real dinosaur bones and imagine you've stepped back in time.
The Australian Museum has an international reputation in the fields of natural history and Indigenous studies research, community programs and exhibitions. The museum was actually established in 1827 and was Australia's first museum. It has unique and extensive collections of natural science and cultural artefacts. One of the best features of the Australian Museum is the number of interactive exhibits for children to touch and feel.
The Search and Discover section is really exciting for kids to find out things for themselves. There's a fantastic collection of stuffed animals and birds, the real ones, not toys.
You'll never know what you might discover until you open the drawer. This is a great place for children to also learn about themselves, where they came from and what they look like under their skin.
You can also find out what you look like under a shell.
Under the shadow of Sydney Harbour Bridge, you'll find one of the most popular attractions in Sydney, the superbly restored 1930s amusements of Luna Park. You can take the train here, drive or ferry from Circular Quay, then walk through the famous face.
The original Luna Park was opened in 1935 and it was built to actually attract people to cross over the Sydney Harbour Bridge. Now, for those who've grown up here in Sydney, there are many fond memories of weekends and birthdays here at Australia's most famous amusement park. Hey, you did well.
Many of the attractions here are as old as the park itself, but still provide as much joy as they did last century. Within the park, Coney Island is filled with giant slides that date from the park's beginnings, and a great selection of thrills for all ages.
Kids and grown-ups can test their balance and try to walk in a straight line. Our favorite, the Wild Mouse roller coaster, where you get some great views of Sydney Harbour. If you can keep your eyes open and stop screaming enough to look.
There are classic sideshow alleys where you can try your luck on a classic turning clown.
And big ending and hey, clap! Woo!
Now we're gonna play clowns.
Everyone here is a winner, so you'll get to take home a cute souvenir.
Make sure you don't miss a ride on the fantastic restored Ferris Wheel.
This would have to be one of the best ways to see Sydney Harbour.
On the giant Ferris Wheel at Luna Park.
As the sun went down on another great day, it was time for us to contemplate dinner. Our destination, the Rocks.
At Pancakes on the Rocks, kids are important. We have our own dedicated menu and a huge choice of sweet stuff to keep us up all night. Can I have more?